Okay, now that we've seen the basics, it's time for you to go write some code today, or at least by Friday. We have a homework 0A, which is due Friday, and I think actually it's best if you do it before we meet again for lecture. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this class talking about the very basics of Java syntax. In fact, almost none. I'm not going to talk about if statements, while loops, for loops, that sort of thing, because you've already seen it before. And having me spend a week just droning on about something you've seen before, not a good use of our time. So what we're going to do is, there is a homework now, homework 0A, which is write some short Java programs that exercise just those very core pieces of syntax. And so on one side, we're going to show Python code. And on the other side, we'll show Java code, the equivalent Java code. Okay. Now, even if you've never seen Python, which our survey tells us is 1.5% of you, I still think that this will be pretty comprehensible, especially since most of those folks have either written code in C or C++. And you'll see that Java and C are extremely similar languages. But for the 0.3% of you who've only written MATLAB code, that's 5 people, for those of you, I still think this should be really comprehensible. But if you have trouble, post on Ed, and we'll be happy to reach out to you and or work with you one-on-one and get you up to speed. So if you can, get this done before that lecture that's on Friday. But technically speaking, it's due at the end of the day. You'll write some code using a platform that someone else created and just submit a screenshot over to the autograder. And then if you can, the other thing I want to recommend is start Lab 1 early. Most of it is just setting up your computer. So the more you can do before you show up, the better. So you're not just sitting there waiting for files to download. Okay, that's that. Enjoy programming, and then I'll see you on Friday.